This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at GDC 2017. I know I'm all sweaty looking, and the reason that is I've just tried Carnage Chronicles by I want to get this right, Nordic Trolls. To my immediate right is Daniel Arnold Mist. He is Executive Art Director. Welcome to the program, Daniel.
Thanks so much. It's great to be here.
So tell us about the game. What's the premise of it?
So Carnage Chronicles is an action RPG. It's going to be co-op multiplayer, hopefully cross-platform in the future for PSVR and HTC Vive.
Okay, good stuff. And what's the goal of the game? What do you do in the game?
Well, you have 4 classes. We're going for Archer, Ranger, Mage and Cleric in the future. So each of the classes have their own unique weapon set, and ideally it's just like an average RPG game where you play through the levels. It's going to be episodic, so we'll be releasing our first chapter at the end of March, and it's a full-on story, full-on experience, and that's what we're aiming for.
And this is a first-person perspective, I take it, yes?
Yes, it is first-person perspective because it's in VR. So we are using full advantage of the HTC Vive and PSVR. Full body movement. You've got to swing, you've got to hit hard with your weapons, and you've got to be skilled with your weapons in order to kill the beast that we've made for you.
Yeah, you know, I am actually out of shape, but nonetheless, it's quite the workout, because you really do have to swing that sword. You really do have to pull that arrow.
Yes, we've actually incorporated velocity into all of our weapons, so that if you're going to sit there and tickle all of the enemies, they're just going to laugh in your face. So you really have to be active in our game, you have to hit hard, and even with practice, become very skilled with these weapons.
Just make sure you don't have any lamps around or any friends or family directly next to you, because you're going for...
Yeah, a few small children have been injured in the making of this game, but ideally, obviously, it is room space movement, but it's very comfortable when you have the HTC Vive grid setup. For GDC today, we removed the grid so that people could see the world in more detail. But yeah, you will be bounded in, so you won't hit any walls and create any carnage around the world.
And this is definitely a room scale experience. How much physical space do you recommend for a game like this?
For a game like this, I would actually recommend the size we have here, which is about 4 by 4 meters. But the more space is always better in VR, as you know, because if you want to jump around and get used to the environment, it's very important. We obviously also incorporate other forms of movement in the game. We have both teleportation and a standard WASD style of motion within the game, so you can get around the world in any way you see fit.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well, really exciting stuff. You said it's out in March. It's on HTC and PlayStation VR?
We'll be launching on Steam at the end of March with our first episode, and PSVR is later in the year.
Any word on Oculus support as well?
Not just yet, but we're working on thinking about other platforms in the future.
Okay. One more point. Is it player versus player? Is it multiplayer? How would you describe the experience?
So the game is a co-op experience up to 4 players. You can play it single player with a friend or 4 players. Later on in the year, we'll be thinking about doing some PvP stuff, which we can't talk too much about at the moment.
Looks really exciting. Looking forward to trying it again at home. I'm all sweaty for a good reason. This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at GDC 2017. We will, of course, be back with more. Thank you for watching.